Hey there, friends and enemies, JoPaWrites here again, and today I want to go over all the major changes and everything new coming with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League Season 1, Episode 2, called Duality. And there's a lot to like in this update, a bunch of changes that I am looking forward to. However, I don't know if it's going to be enough to actually bring back lapsed players who might not be jumping into Suicide Squad anymore. For me personally, I always enjoy the game in short bursts, but I want something to be added that will keep me interested over the long haul, and I just don't know what that would be at this point. But anyway, going over everything new, we have a bunch of new weapons that I'm really looking forward to. The Two-Face Infamy set with 3 tiers is going to be the most sought after in my opinion, especially because it focuses on burn damage, and you can make some pretty wild burn builds potentially with this, especially on a character like the Joker, who has an affinity for burn. Now, I would want to make builds with this set for all the characters in the game, so hopefully that will happen over the course of time, but the Joker is going to be the first one that I'm trying out for sure. We're also getting new weapons for Black Manta as well as Firefly, and then the Reverse Flash melee weapon is probably my most anticipated. Just from what they've previewed so far, it looks very, very interesting, but overall, I'm excited to try out all these new weapons. We also have a new legendary set that's coming as well that will also focus on burn damage. So if you're a Flame Master, if you want to make a complete burn build, this is going to be the episode for you for sure. Now, we also have a couple new enemy types to look forward to. One is just infused enemies. The Green Lantern infused enemies are going to be generating these constructs you have to destroy before you kill them. Those are going to be fine, but we also get these other new enemy type called the Promotonaut, which is going to support enemies and essentially buff them from one level to the next, essentially so any grunt enemy becomes a bomber, bombers are promoted to destroyers, etc. I think those are going to be interesting because you're really going to have to focus on them in order to get them destroyed before they buff a bunch of units on the field, and I do think that is something to look out for. We also have a new mission called Out of Orbit. This is where Brainiac is phasing in corrupted Justice League watchtowers to locate his next target. These are going to be interesting missions, mostly because you'll have to swap between dimensions to fight the forces. So if handled correctly, this could be very, very cool. I just don't know how this is going to actually work as you're locking down control points and destroying the watchtowers. We'll see. I don't know how much this is going to really change up the flow of things, because I do feel like the mission type is the most stale thing in the game right now, and we do need something different that's going to add either increased challenge or not just the same type of gameplay, and I hope this is it. I also do hope that we get a little push forward in the storyline as well. That's something that I'm a little bummed by. The Joker didn't really do that as much as I would have liked. It felt like they added him to the team, but didn't really push the overarching narrative forward, and that's something that is a bit bummer. Some other quality of life changes that I'm really excited about: new squad skills across different levels, which is nice. Increase the base number of rewards for completing missions in Metropolis. Power levels of Infamy set tiers have been equalized. Change how mastery level progression is calculated. 4 new grades of master items for Notorious and Infamy gear. New corrupted versions of 4 Notorious items. These are enhanced versions of those weapons, exclusively from the Mayhem mission at mastery level 1+, which is really cool. I'm looking forward to trying that out. Yeah, just a lot of things. New mutators have been reworked to provide mechanical bonuses. Lots of things that I think will overall be good. We've recently also gotten bonuses to the amount of experience you gain towards the battle pass, bonuses to experience for your base characters as well, crafting recipes for different things, have the Promethean costs required to start Mayhem missions. So essentially, it's easier than ever to jump in the game and upgrade yourself. We also got probably about 40 bug fixes, maybe even more. It's crazy the amount of changes. So overall, again, I am most excited about checking out the new stuff, but I am appreciative of all of the changes because I do think that it shows they're continuing to work on the game. I am concerned personally that the game will be shut down sooner than the intended 1-year mark that we were looking forward to, which is going to be a major bummer, because I do think eventually we could have a really cool storyline, some interesting things happening that may not fully revitalize the game, but might get enough attention and attract enough players to sustain it for a bit longer. And that's something, if we don't get it, is going to be a major bummer for me personally, just because I do enjoy hopping back into the game when there is something new, even if it's for a shorter period of time. It reminds me at this point of the Avengers for a while, in that I was still enjoying the game and trying to play whenever new content came out, but it just felt like that content was so few and far between that it wasn't really enough to get me or anyone else excited for the long term, and that's a bit of a bummer. Hopefully that does change. Maybe we get some massive updates with season 2 as a last hurrah. I would love for this to have a 2.0 type experience where they deliver something that gets everybody excited enough to keep playing, but I don't know if that's on the cards. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. I'll definitely have coverage of the new season. I am going out of town on Friday, so I'll only have Thursday to really hop in and see what I can do with the new updates. So hopefully I can find some of the new Two-Face gear, get some burn builds going, and see how they play out. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Helps me out tremendously. Shows you want to see more Suicide Squad content going forward. I will keep putting out videos for this game so long as people keep liking them and hopping in to check them out. So definitely appreciate the support. My name is JoPa. Have a good one. I'll catch you all later.